How should I say it then?
Like a normal person. I'm an idiot. I broke my diff. I decided today was the day to take my diff out. I'm an idiot, but hey, more content for you guys.
Well, so as you just heard him say, today is the day we're going to pull the differential out of the C5. Because I was an idiot, as he said, and I took it to the track when he told me not to. He told me to take it easy on it because we knew the diff was going to be the next thing to blow. And of course I didn't listen, turned it up and tried to send it, and it went nowhere. So we're going to go ahead and pull the differential out, see what's going on with it. I know it's leaking, it doesn't want to go nowhere, so I'm pretty sure I cracked the case where the ears bolt up to the trans. That's the weak spot on the C5s. So we're just going to go ahead and tear her out, see what's going on with it, and we'll show you the progress. Well, one thing that sucks about not having a garage is you can only work when the sun's up. Once the sun goes down, there's not really much you can do. So we're going to go ahead and get with that tomorrow. And for right now, I'm going ahead and I'm taking my buddy's GSXR 1000R 2018. And we're going to go up and try to catch a race that's happening up in Mexico. Sorry I can't get any footage of me riding the bike because I don't have a mount for this camera. I used to have all the mounts back when I used to ride about 3 years ago. But this thing's an absolute beast. Every time he lets me ride it, I get closer and closer to buying another one. Who knows, maybe sooner or later there will be another one. And it'll be on the channel. But for now, let's go ahead and hop on the highway and get up to the race and see what's happening. Alright guys, so I'm back home. Got the bike dropped off back at my buddy's house. As you saw, that race was pretty interesting, to say the least. That truck makes some pretty good power. I'm not even going to say decent power, it makes great power. I mean, it's four-wheel drive on slicks, on a prepped road, and it's lit the tires off, crossed the lane, almost hit the Hellcat, which is not cool. But it is what it is. It's racing. Truck lost. They tried to get a rerun back in, but as soon as we went up there, cops were sitting there and shut down Mexico for the night. So they might do it another night, but it kind of sucks for the truck. They came from, I'm gonna say, I think they said 2 hours away, so it's a little hike. And they lost $500-600. I think the pot was $400, my buddy said, and I'm not too sure. Actually, in the video, you can't really see because one of my other friends stands up at the starting line and his head blocks right where they're about to touch. I mean, truck went probably about halfway over the line and almost hit the Charger. Charger had to go into the shoulder a little bit. And that's why street racing is dangerous. It's a hobby. It's a sport. Some people like it. Some people don't. But so it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, wake up early tomorrow, and keep working over here in the Corvette, get this differential out and see what's broke on it, and start cleaning things up and ordering a new one. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in a few minutes, and we'll get to it. Alright guys, day 2 of working on the vet. Got a little late start tonight because I slept. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get underneath the car, waiting for Trey to get over here. I'm going to hop underneath the car and start taking things apart, take the underbelly off, the torque tube cover, get that out of there, disconnect all the connectors, drain the transmission, and then once he gets here, then we'll go ahead and drop it all out. One of the worst parts about doing this job under Trey, all these little bolts Little 8mm bolts. Take all those out. My first couple times doing this, I did it by hand. I'm so happy I have this Milwaukee gun now. Makes it 1,000 times easier. Oh, look at that trans fluid, nice and clean. It's because we just put it in less than 100 miles ago. Alright, so now I just gotta go up there and disconnect the lines for the transmission cooler, get that out the way. Disconnect the valve housing bolts up by the motor. Disconnect all the wires and shift linkage go into the transmission. And then after that, should be ready to come out. Hopefully I get Trey here by then and he can help me lower it out of here. Alright, well it got late again and the sun went down, so didn't get the trans pulled all the way. And Trey was busy, so he couldn't come over and help me out at the time I needed him to, which is fine. So, I'm at work now. I work night shift, so I want to see if I can get off of work early tonight and take a half day or something. And then we're going to set up some lights and finish pulling it today, because the next couple of days it's supposed to be raining, and I can't work outside in the rain. I can, but really don't want to. So hopefully tonight I can get out early, get everything pulled out of the car, put everything away in the shed before the rain comes. That's the main goal, so we'll see. Alright guys, we're back at it again with day 3. Today we are getting this trans and diff out, right Trey?
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get to work. We already started unbolting things like the little clamp that holds on to the drive shaft, or the torque tube, sorry, to the motor. Now we are taking the subframe bolts out and we're going to lower it out. So, let's get to it. Well, we got it out.
Yo! Look at it. It's talking.
It's talking. Well, it is what it is.
Which is broken.
Now it's time to order a new one. Oh man, look at that trans. Alright, let's go ahead and get this separated, get the diff off, and get the diff ready to be thrown in the trash. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call Trey on FaceTime. He had to run home real quick. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me now. Alright, so we went ahead and got it pulled apart while you went home to eat. Let's take a look at this. So there's the big crack across it.
Nice.
And so there's some parts missing right here. They happen to be right here.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I think the housing was a little broke.
No.
That's
Give
awesome.
me love. Give me fine.
That's amazing.
Nah, it's fine. You're fine.
I said if it can't be broken, give it to me. I'll break it.
Yeah, you got a problem with that.
Alright dude, well enjoy your meal. I'll see you when you get back here. We can put all this away. Alright guys, so everything's finally pulled out of the car. We got the differential unbolted from the trans, and we can see that I completely broke the ear where it bolts to the transmission off of the differential completely. So definitely going to need a new casing, going to buy a whole new differential. I got to take the converter, I got to send that off to FTI to have them replace the clutch lockup on it, because I started having a problem where it wasn't locking up. and I'm going to make sure everything's checked over, cut and cleaned, everything looks good inside of that. Probably going to take the transmission up to the trans shop at Performabuilt, have them take it apart, make sure everything's good on that from when the diff broke, make sure it didn't break anything off inside the transmission as well. Well, just like the diff, I'm out for the day. Hopefully next week we can go ahead and get you guys more content on the Z28 and the motor and see what's going on with that. So for now, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell down at the bottom, and I'll see you guys next week.